Alright, I'm making this video for my boys Josiah and Dylan Limley, and I want them to know the truth. So when they get older, they will be able to know the truth. So, boys, I'd like to tell you, Mommy lost you guys for no reason. Children's Services, Tara Carsey, and so many more. Your guardian litem, Kaylee, the courts in the county I used to be in, that we used to be in, and I just want to share with you, between all of them, Stephanie, your old speech therapist, and Sue Meeks, the one who yelled at me in front of you, son, saying that she don't support anyone on welfare, single mom, on an IEP, or any of that stuff to have kids, or if there was a foster youth, she don't care whether they have any of that. She does not support it. So she said she will lie and do whatever it takes to see I lose you and any other kids I may have. Basically, that's perjury and fraud and changing evidence and changing reports around that I did not put down. They have so many sneaky ways, boys, to do that stuff. And your mama here has been struggling with severe depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder from losing you guys, and I did everything I could to fight for you guys, and I did everything I could to get visitation with you guys. And because of Tara Carsey, she said I was unstable and mentally unstable to have visitations with you. Then she changed her story again, saying that you guys are afraid of men. Then changed her story again, saying that they have no intention to let me see you boys. And I just really want you guys to know the truth and the corruption that you and me and have gone through, the trauma that you've gone through. And I just want to explain to you boys about that. So basically, they lied in court, lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie, which is illegal to lie under oath, commit perjury, fraud, and changing evidence. And people who lie was Laura Bobo, LM, I would just call her by LM, Tara Carsey, Sue Meeks, your old speech therapist, Stephanie, and Kaylee also lied, and they all are against anyone on welfare, a single parent who has kids who was in the foster care system. They're against anyone who has an IEP. They're against anyone that suffers from major depressive disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder that ACCS has caused me. They discriminate against people like me, babies. And there are so many families who have lost their kids permanently and never got visitation because they discriminated against what they did and how they were, or because of their religion. And because of that, they couldn't use that in court. So what they did was commit perjury, which is exaggerating serious lies against your mama. And I just want you boys to be aware that mommy never did anything to hurt you. I tried to stay in contact with you. I tried to get visitation with you. I have sent you guys money. I have sent you guys teddy bears, clothes, gifts, all kinds of stuff. So you guys are aware of that. And mama, I'm your mommy. No, our aunt and uncle is not your parents. I'm your mom. I'm your blood mom. And I want you to understand, babies, that I never did anything to lose you boys at all. And Josiah, you're the oldest, and I like you to understand some things, as well as Dylan. And there's several videos up on my YouTube page of you and me doing stuff that I recorded on video and posted on YouTube and Facebook. So I just want you guys to realize I'm not at fault for this. I did everything I could. I fought so hard, but because of Tara Kersey kept lying and lying and lying and lying, and even having Blackburn prosecutor attorneys to lie for them as well, and to have Rob Driscoll lie for them, and to have Kaylee lie for them, and have Stephanie lie for them, and everything else. All those people was ganging up on your mama, and they were peed off that I exposed them in 2016, Josiah, when this first started. They got all peed off that I exposed them on the court of law on the stand about what they did to you and what they did to me, and how they left infants with parents and they were in serious danger, but they closed the case, and then the parents murdered them, knowing, the CPS worker knowing that kid was in very, very unsafe conditions. But meanwhile, they're taking kids away from people like me just because we're on welfare, or because we're single, or because we had an IEP, or because we was in the foster care system. And like I said, they could not legally use that stuff in the court of law. So what they did was change evidence around, change reports around, lie, commit perjury, fraud, changing evidence, all of that stuff to just take you guys away from me. And because they didn't like me, because I exposed them, and they kept open cases after cases after cases after cases after cases on me, babies, out of retaliation. And every single case was unfounded, meaning there was no abuse, no neglect, none of that stuff going on. It was all unfounded and false, and they kept using that stuff against me out of retaliation from losing a case in 2016, and because I exposed them. So I want you babies to understand that this is not by choice. I did everything I can. I fought for you. I loved you. I care for you. I send you guys gifts every so often. I send you guys letters, money. I send you everything to let you know that I'm here, and I want you to look for me when you guys are 18. And they turned our own aunt and uncle against me, Josiah and Dylan. They told our aunt that Tiffany Elizabeth Rice was not real, and that they told my aunt and uncle, our aunt and uncle, that it was me when it's not me. And I just want you guys to realize what is going on. They're still they're still lying on me, babies, saying that mama's on drugs, saying that mama's whoring around, saying that your mama is all bad and unfit. And I just want you guys to know and understand, those are lies. I have absolutely not been with a partner. I have not been sexually active since March 2019. I don't even go around males, like literally, I don't go around males. So if those things ring bells, just know it's lies, and they did this to commit perjury and to turn you guys against me. And because of that, this is why I'm making videos, so when you guys are 18, you guys are able to see this on my Facebook and YouTube. I would never hurt you guys. I would never hurt you guys. And just how you were walking, talking, using the potty, but as soon as they took you, all that stuff has changed. And Lo and Bebo and whoever else took you on December 3rd, 2018, She slapped you. She hit your head repeatedly off the wall. She stole over 60 bucks that I had on your dresser for you. And she trashed our place. She trampled on me and everything. And when I seen you after I was attacked for no reason, twice in a row, I noticed you was unconscious. And I know Laura Bubba is going to tell you that I left you in a pee diaper. I never did that. I changed you right before that happened, and you peed yourself some point after they took you, and Children's Services left you in a soil pee diaper for 24 hours. They also drugged you, and I just want you to be aware of this in case something ever happens to me and you don't see these videos. Mommy is working with several alpha kids and up north in Texas and all those other places, and my story has got out in the state of Ohio, and I can't say much right now because of what's going on, but I just want to let you boys know, Josiah Dylan Limley, that I'm your mommy, and I never did anything to lose you, and I lost you unlawfully just because they were mad that I exposed them and they kept losing cases. And Karen Armstrong, she can't talk against her workers that she works with without losing her job. And Karen Armstrong told me several times that I don't need a parent mentor. I am such a good fit parent. I take the parental responsibility. I take good care of you guys. And because of that, that's why she kept closing me out. Even when I asked to work with her, because I knew, I just had a feeling something bad was going to happen. And she was going to close me out again because she said, Bethany, you don't need us. You do not need us. You're doing such a wonderful job, and that you're such a fit mother. You are a responsible mother, and you do great, and you're an awesome mom. But she can't say that in court because she will lose her job as a parent mentor if she goes against any of those workers through ACCS. So I'm just letting you guys know that I love you boys. I miss you. I'm still going to send you letters. I'm still going to send you gifts and money and stuff like that when I'm able to. And I'm planning on getting a 3-pack of a large journal. So each journal, one will be for you, Josiah, and one will be for you, Dylan. And I'm going to write you letters constantly in it. And when it's filled up, I will keep a hold of it, or I'll mail it out to you guys. But I might wait till you guys about 17 or 18. I'm not sure. My case manager also told me that by law, when you turn 18, they can't stop you from looking for me. And they cannot keep letters from you. By law, they cannot keep no communications closed after you turn 18. So I was told that I should get journals for each of you boys, and write letters in each journal for each of you boys, explaining things and discussing things. Sorry about that. And just let you know what really happened, and then mail it out to you guys when you guys about turn 18, and give you guys my updated address. So Josiah and Dylan Limley, I'm here. I'm always going to be here for you guys, and you guys can hit me up whenever, if you guys are old enough, when you're teenagers, get Facebook or go on YouTube or whatever. I really, really hope you guys look for me as soon as you get older enough to do so, because I want you guys to look for me. I really, really want you boys to look for me. I want you guys to know the truth, and I will constantly give updates over Facebook and YouTube for you boys to look at when you're able to have access to that stuff. And don't get me wrong, I don't really think it's aunt and uncle's fault that they kicked me out of their life and out of your guys' life. Honestly, it's ACCS's fault. They are the ones that filled our Aunt Alicia and Uncle Josh's head up with lies. And I just want you guys to know that I did not do those things, and that Monoline Rainbow and the Gallery Place and so many more people can vouch for me, and they do want you to look for them when you get old enough. My friend, the family friend in West Virginia, I know he would want you to look for him too. And they all miss you, and they're all very, very, very upset with Children's Services. And Madeline told me, which was an attorney that helped me win the first case, but lost the second case that went to court because the judge said that me and Madeline had no right to speak in court. So I just want you boys to know that there is people out here that really loves you, that cares about you, and I am one of them. And I just want you guys to look for me when you're able to, and I'm never going to stop sending you guys stuff. I don't care. But I'm not going to do much of that till I think the adoption has finally go through. And I really, really want you guys to look for me. I'll be so happy to reunite with you guys. I would cry. I really, really want you guys to get reunited with me, and we're trying. We're still fighting. The Alpha kids are still fighting for me to get you boys back. Because there's people's kids who's been adopted out, and there was 2 years later after their adoption went through, they got custody back because the lovely Alpha kids that help people like me who falls victim of Child Protective Services. And there is so much more I want to say, but I'm not going to make this video long. So Josiah and Dylan Limley, Mommy here loves you and misses you, and I will send you guys some stuff when I get the money to do so. Right now I'm struggling because it's COVID-19, but Mommy is here, and Mommy would never go anywhere. Mommy wants you guys to look for me when you guys get old enough, and I really hope you guys run into my videos when you're old enough. And I would just do what I can to send you guys some stuff, or a Christmas card around the Christmas and stuff. Aunt and Uncle was going to let me see you guys after their adoption go through, but Children's Services screwed that up, as Madeline predicted. So I love you boys with all my heart, and it's hitting me so hard. I have never had a chance to heal. I never had a chance to grieve, and I just want you boys to know I sincerely love you guys, and I sincerely did everything I could to fight for you guys. Alright, I hope you guys get these when you guys get older, and I will just see what I can do from here on out. I love you, Josiah and Dylan Limley.